Hi. Hi. It's late. It's late. It's late o'clock. You sent an image at late o'clock. Can you believe it? I personally cannot. Thanks for the subscription right in front of my face. Thanks for the 10 months there, Jojo. Can you have a know what about the never mind? You can't. Fuck you. But thanks for the sub though. You can't have it. It's mine. It's mine now. I mean evil, I mean... That's not true. That's true sometimes. Hi everyone. Yeah. I hope you are all doing okay. Why do I have Clantis? You know... Wait, that's... No, but you're right. Like, you don't realize how right you are. I get that emote's funny, but I kind of don't want to have that emote anymore. Hold on. So. Hey, thanks, Flan. And yeah, hi everyone. Hey, Sweesh, Ali. There's a lot of people. Actually, is there? It's kind of late. Is there that many people? Cat, Safi, Samara, Wanton, Paper, Mew, Seas, Hive Minds, Lily, Vera, you know? Splun. Okay, so, yeah, basically, it's late. I'm not gonna be doing attempts tonight, because, like, if I get an attempt that gets anywhere, it will be 4 a.m. It will become 4 a.m. if I, like, get the golden. But what I will do is some generic practice, and with that, I'll start by, going to spot where I died, and continuing this run as a 1 death. So I need to give myself 14 keys. I see that as 1 death. Okay, so I don't know how well I'll be able to do on this. Like, it's late, I haven't warmed up at all. But you know, maybe this will be the best 1 death in the history of the world. I feel like there'd be like some early bird Europe people, you know? And like some, you know, American freaks. Some American psychos. Hi, cat. That's also true. Yeah, Asia. And like Africa. And such. I don't actually know Africa time. But like geographically it'd probably be... Fuck, I don't know. I'm stupid. Wow, cool. Straight up aging it. That's what you're all doing. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Goodbye song that I'm humming along to. Hello cassette song. Remember when early on in the grind I didn't turn off music for these checkpoints because I didn't want it to get old? I didn't want it to become so boring. But like, it's fun. That happened after the run. Alright, the music here is great. Cool. I'm gonna put this text. This isn't true though. It's gonna be one death or continuing yesterday's got him parenthetical low death. And then you can just, I don't know, it's easy to check. Gradient direction. Ooh, I like that better. I like that better. I'm not actually sure about that, Lily. I don't know why it was named My Penis. But I do know that that's a joke you can make. I don't know, I mean, I obviously was not like the most present for the logic of naming the room. I was kind of like freaking out that I made it to Edge of the Universe too, so. Ah! 2K main file time? Crazy. You're about to enter Ridge. I want that to be so cool. I'd be surprised to see it under these conditions, really, but... You know. Anything can happen. Call me anything, the way I can happen. Happens at you. By coincidence. Anything is possible by a buff zucchini. What does that mean? Why did I say, what does that mean? I genuinely don't know why I said that. I genuinely don't know why those words came. Oh, I said that for not for long. I said that for not for long. I said that for not for long. Not for long. Cool. Hehehe. Ba 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 da. Me and the key. Well, technically, you could just get more keys. But I'm not doing that, because I don't love them. It's so cool that there's a good upwind strat for this. The strat's so cool. One duo is cooking. Okay, so 20. We go at 37.5 here on the timer. It's true. Oh. That turnaround is fucked, by the way. You need to understand. And I might that flag down. I used the bloody B820 with reds. I think it's really good. I think it's a really good keyboard. Flag 16. Okay. This little hair bit is like, hold on. Nothing a brush can't solve. Brushing an extremely tiny section of my hair because it specifically is bothering me. Thank you. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba. Live! Hooray! Yay! Now it's a reasonable question because sometimes Death Tracker doesn't, but yes, one that is the only death, yes. This is our one death then. Does that look right? I think it's that. It's that, right? I am quite sure, but like for some reason this is escaping me right now. I don't want to be wrong and have that be a death. I mean, look. Yes, it is exactly that. Okay. What's that guy's hitbox look like? Deadlier than it looks. I probably got really close to death there. That was insane. Eat my entire ass. Like, just the whole thing, really. Ow. Hitting a ceiling with my head is kinda owie. That was a save, C's. Alright, I'm gonna minimize chat because this is a 1 death into reuni. Which, hey, I've had a 0 death into reuni before, but you know. Before I forget, let's queue it up. Yeah, there's an extra 3 freeze frames. That's why I keep missing that buffer dash. I'm not fucking anticipating the 3 freeze frames because of a breakable block on this screen that gets unloaded, and on the fucking event that a breakable block gets destroyed no matter what, even if it's via deletion on room transition. Doesn't fucking work. It gives 3 freeze frames. Okay. I literally knew this because I account for that on the buffer timing for the 2 buffer jumps into the first button switch room that I'm about to get to. But, you know, I don't know. It wasn't something I really internalized. I still don't really know where the breakable block is. What am I doing? I'm going over here. I know where the breakable block is. This motherfucker is given 3 freeze frames to everyone who leaves. I think they're gone now. I don't think there's freeze frames anymore. Claim your 3 freeze frames now! You don't have to do that. You can do 2 upgrades, but like it's literally whatever. I realized I definitely still have alerts on. Let's fix that. That was good. Ba-da-da-da. Nice. I do think putting on the lock-in playlist is a good idea. I should lock in. I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta lock the fuck in. Fine. Can we just pretend like I hit the Doltra? Hands feeling a little odd. I did do hand exercises before this stream. I can play with my little toy. I'm playing with my thingy. This thing. I'm stretching. And hopefully it makes it feel better. It took longer than I anticipated. Huh. You know. That's why I'm just feeling weird from whatever. I'm not too worried. Reminder that if this is a one death, obviously, I would have played out much differently if I hadn't died in that room. I probably would have just died to another room. You can't stress about one deaths like that. We're so different, you're motivated, you don't bother your life and you get frustrated, you're stronger than I ever was. Yeah, my hand slipped. God fucking damn it, dude. I fucking pressed the demo key when I didn't mean to. Average 90 death. I'm dead now. There's nothing I can do. Unless... No, this is not livable. Yeah, it fucking sucks. Just fucking sucks. Just fucking sucks. Just really fucking sucks, honestly. Okay. No, it's an actual problem then. I guess my hands are just getting confused with the inputs. Cool. Awesome. I wish I didn't even give me the hope in the fucking first place. What's the point? Okay. And I guess the point is it's kind of click to the rest. I'll give you a rumor name. That sucks. I've been getting a lot sadder with this grind recently. Alright, now I am overheating. I cannot have this jacket on. This grind just, like, is hard. Did you know that? Like, really? That's how the fucking 1 death ends? That's how the 2 death ends? Like, really? 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 This run just can't be good in any way? Like, I get it. It's 9D. You make stupid mistakes. That's the whole thing. That is literally the whole thing. Yeah, but it's like, it's like at least a little concerned because I was loving this grind. I think I still am, just, it's... This run has been fucking... just demotivating. Firstly, the golden run dies and got him to such a thing. And then the 1 death dies to just misinput. And the 2 death dies the same misinput. Like, that is like most frustrating genre of things to happen. It's kind of like the worst thing. That dog's great. I'm gonna see her in concert soon. This month. Killed. Fucking eat my ass. Never mind. Hello? That lived? Hello? That lived? That was down to the fucking frame. Don't die to that goalie pop. There's a tile inside them. Maybe you should give your eyes to me. Honestly, this third of Final Goodbye does not feel like a notable difficulty spike. Ultra with some nuance and then some fish upgrades. One fish upgrade and then like a lot of it counts harder. Like it's literally whatever. It's not even that big a deal. Have nothing left to say. Maybe you should give your mouth to me. Don't I have 2 3 deaths? Is this gonna be a third 3 death? Hello, Command Frog. This is 90. Monica's D-sides. They all move up and down at the same speed, yeah. And start in the same place. Relative to each other. The place is determined by RNG, but it's seeded RNG. Yep. Chat's so inquisitive right now. And it's okay, but like I feel like the question frequency is just like way higher than usual. Y'all are wondering. And expanding your minds. I just didn't expect the one death to get anywhere, so I'm upset that it got somewhere and then died to complete sludge 2 times. What is an uncleared level? It's a level that hasn't been cleared yet. It's a 90. 9 days. 9 of them. At the same time. You ever just say shit? It's like really late. God. Cool. I'm locked in. Fuck me. Exclamation mark backtrack. This one I have a command for. Nice. You get 2 nins points for this. Okay. red, cyan, red, cyan. Okay, pink, blue, 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 pink. That's my third death. Luckily, low deaths don't mean shit. It's gone. 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 Nothing left. Only the rotted remains of bottomless 3. What's going on up there? Who's to say? What are Madeline and the Kevin doing off screen? I shan't say. Yeah, I don't know why my hands are doing that. This room is so hard. It's so hard. That's so funny. That's just so funny. Which checkpoint's hardest? Probably Smots, just because it's so long. That seems hard. Not to mention those buffers are definitely not easy. All the buffers to hit the Kevin. Dude, Smots is almost out of my top 5. That's crazy work. Oh wow. That was interesting. I definitely stretched. Yeah, I felt that in my nerve. Look at that, 390 hours. The title isn't a lie. Whoa! Yeah! Yo, it's almost 2 a.m. I think I call it there. I just finished the run. I finished the low death and it was like... I sure did die in 2 rooms. Okay. No, have a good one. Lying out again? Don't be silly. I'd never lie. I'm gonna read Janet. He's doing extra hearts like golden, which is pretty cool. She has made it to flag 7, which is pretty far in the map. There's only like 7 left. That's crazy.